That stuff shows live. Find me with social.
I know I've been quiet, lost in my head, holding in storms when I should have said. The light's been heavy, weighing me down, but I never meant to shut you out. You're the light when the dark creeps in, the song I hear when the noise won't end. I see the worry in your eyes, I promise no more walls between you and I. So let's fix this dance, let's move as one, step by step till the hurt is gone. Spin me round in love again. I don't wanna lose my best friend. Let's fix this dance, don't let me go. I'm learning still, but I want you to know. Through every stumble, every fall, I'll fight to love you through it all. You've been so patient, standing right here. Through all my silence, through all my fears. But love ain't built on empty space, and I won't let this fade away. I see forever when I look at you. Silver strands and eyes so blue. Let's grow old like we always planned. Hand in hand, still dancing, damn. So let's fix this dance, let's move as one. Step by step till the hurt is gone. Spin me around and love again. I don't wanna lose my best friend. Let's fix this dance, don't let me go. I'm learning still, but I want you to know. Through every stumble, every fall, I'll fight to love you through it all. I don't have all the answers, but I'm trying. Love's a lesson, and I'm done with hiding. Take my hand, let's start anew. Every song I hear, it's you. So let's fix this dance, let's move as one.
Oh, me?
Step by step till the hurt is gone. Spin me around and love again. I don't wanna lose my best friend. Let's fix this dance, don't let me go. I'm learning still, but I want you to know. Through every stumble, every fall, I'll fight to love you through it all.
Whoa. Yo, Clovis, man. Thanks, man. I wasn't gonna mention me. I was gonna let you pick somebody else. Well, hold on. Am I feeding myself here? I am. Hey, welcome to the Amateur Hour. Somehow I am feedbacking. I'm on here. I am live, I guess. Hey, Andy, what's up, man? You guys hear me out there? I didn't do a sound check or nothing. Let me just get to my dashboard here. Is my music too loud? I wasn't ready for this. Yeah, welcome. I can't even see what's going on. Welcome anybody who stuck it out with the raid. I appreciate the raid. Oh man, thanks for dropping in. Let me get into the game here. Just checking my 1 2 1 2. All right, I'm live. What is up, people? This is my channel. Thanks for coming in. Clovis, much love, man. Andy as well. You guys rock. And I'm on YouTube here as well, just for giggles. Just want to make sure I have that chat open. I met Yorton like that, so I think it's worth being on both for now. But I appreciate it, man. Now my cat is. Come on, DJ, come here. She wants attention. So yeah, this is my city. It's a small city. I'm building it quite slowly. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I love him too. He actually came over from YouTube, so like I hadn't streamed on YouTube for quite a while, and then I was like, I'll go on there. And it's been a few times where I've met some people that have followed me to Twitch, so in the small followings that I have, so I really and you know, like I started content creating on YouTube, so it has a little place in my heart. So this is my city. I need a name. It's not farmland. It's the name it's got right now, and open for suggestions. And it's like I explained before, the city is based off of 2 or 3 cities for inspiration. One of them being Calgary. I lived out in Calgary for about 7 years, and right here is my favorite view. I always like to show this little view. It's got the mountains in the back, and it's sort of sort of has a similar skyline as Calgary. No problem, Clovis, man. You do what you need to do. I get it, for sure. You got family, you got responsibilities. I appreciate it, man. Even if you're lurking. And yeah, so this is my city. It's basically, I want to make it as, I want to surround it with a lot of farms. And yeah, I'm learning. So unless you're very amateur like I am, you might learn things. But if you really want to learn things, I'm discovering so many people playing this game that are really good. Clovis and Andy, and what is it, Wolf? And so basically, I was thinking about. I've been wanting to try to get 100, so I feel ready to get to 100. I tend to really slow down for the first time. I got quite a few hours, especially on the first one, and I would get big cities, but they'd be full of traffic. So I'm really building slowly, letting the simulation run, and trying to keep traffic under reasonable, realistic amounts. So I'm quite happy right now with. I had a main issue with traffic along this whole highway, which was added after I actually decided to start building on this island. This was a small island. Excuse me. And is my music too loud? Let me know. So yeah, I call it Parking Island because when I first started, the streets only, people were crossing the bridge, parking their cars, and going across. So like people that work and lived in this area. And yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. And I know I might have, like, when it's silent, I might have it humming. I have an issue, some kind of electrical loop going on. I have so much DJ equipment and stuff going on all at once that it's creating some kind of electric feedback. But I think I've managed to have it minimal for now. Alright, so yes, this is what I was working on. I was kind of working on this little park area. I tend to jump from project to project. I ADHD a lot there, so don't mind me. If anybody has any ideas or suggestions, or you want me to work on something specific, there's a few things that I really want to focus on. Is expanding more farms on both sides, and basically this island. So I'm not quite sure what I want to approach right now. Lag spike. I started after watching guys like Wolf and Andy and stuff. I started detailing a bit, so I'm learning. So I've been experimenting. This is definitely not done, but like I like this corner I've been working on. I don't know why I want it to look swampy-ish, but I might change this because it's technically, I think it's farmland. From a distance, I kind of like it. Blends in. And definitely learning from a lot of those people. And yeah, so like definitely I'm gonna need parking. It is definitely, this place is packed. So I'm just gonna attack it randomly as I go. See what that does, because I don't think this building has any parking. It does not, so it probably needs even bigger. Honestly, I think I should have a bigger parking than that. Realistically, there's got to be some people, quite a few people with cars in there, living there. Let's see. What does that look like? These lights make me think of like shopping malls though. I could get rid of some. I don't know if I like that. So it's funny, when I'm off screen I get all these ideas, then I get on stream, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna learn to just whatever, be myself and do what I need to do. But I feel like, wow, all these people have great streams, great cities. So I do like mine, but don't get me wrong, I like what I'm going for. I used to be a flight attendant, so when CS came out, I was a flight attendant, and on my breaks on because flight attendants get breaks, so I'd be sitting by the window and I'd be just looking at cities and just thinking of the game, and I'd be gone for 3-4 days. And as soon as I get home, first thing I wanted to do was jump on city skylines and start building stuff I had seen, and I started playing CS2, and to be honest, I had built up this nice city and mods, and I corrupted my save, and I got so frustrated I stopped for quite a while, and I've just been back on it for about this city is less than 2 weeks. I guess I've been working slowly on it. Yeah, it's about 2 weeks. I did notice this here, this building, which I don't know if it was a mod. Could probably find out. This parking lot has lots of space, but I keep getting these major lineups, and it doesn't seem to get full. So I'm keeping an eye on it because at one point it was creating traffic. Just seems to have weird behaviors. I don't know. It's weird. If anybody wants to see something, so yeah, based off of sort of like Calgary, the way it is, they have a river. If anybody's ever seen it or been there, they have a river that runs right by. I'm not trying to reproduce it. I'm just getting inspiration for it, but it has a river that goes by it, and it's a small, very tall core, and it really just stagnates. Is that the word? Where it literally just goes down in size, and then it's surrounded by a lot of these. I'm not even sure if this would be considered a suburb. I'm not even sure. I should look up the definition of suburb. Gated community there. So you know what? I'm indecisive. So let's get some farmland, so I can at least expand a little bit. And I'm just gonna go for it. So I am trying to keep track of what I am producing, and I think I want to go a little bit more vegetables. You know, I could use both. So I'm being careful not to use up the natural resources for livestock because they don't need it. So I'm thinking this is going to be mostly cotton, wheat, vegetables, and then over here I'm going to expand into livestock, and then back into some fields or something. But this is all going to be. And I even thought of getting, if it still exists, one of those mods to paint more resources and expand the farms. But for now, I'm just trying to stay with what the map gave me. So let's just go for it. So this is definitely all good to go. And I do live outside of I'm from a relatively big city, and I live outside of it now. And where I live, well, basically I live out of Canada's capital, and Ottawa. And thank God I'm not a Sens fan, if you're a sports fan. But yeah, Ottawa's sort of like that as well, in the sense that it is a city and lots of farmland around it. What is up, DJ? Come on. I may have to take a moment to bring my cat inside. My setup's in a garage. And my cat comes, it's extended garage, it's a detached garage, and she gets stir crazy. So I bring it, she cries, I bring it to the garage, she hangs out with me a bit, and then she gets stir crazy again. And she cries, and I gotta bring her back in. It's nonstop. Alright, let's just go for it. Let's build something. So I'm trying, I used to be I still am, and one of the reasons that I am what I consider to be blocky is because of sort of the Calgary is sort of graded, and when I started I had that vision in mind. But I'm also learning to just go a little because I look for perfection and symmetry too much, and cities aren't made like that. They're not perfect at all. So I just try to do random things sometimes that I feel that I wouldn't normally do. Normally I'd have something like a straight. So I'm trying to learn to do these little things just to, spice it up a little bit. Oh my goodness. I think I am going to unfortunately have to take like 2 minutes. Not even 1 minute. I need to bring my cat inside. She is distracting me. She won. You won. I'll leave you guys on a quick little view. Hopefully you guys hang out. I'm not even going to be long enough to put the bee right back. What are we looking at? And if you guys hang out, appreciate it. And hopefully my camera's not frozen. Been having an issue. I'll be right back. DJ. I apologize if anybody is still there. I apologize for that. For anybody lurking, I appreciate it. Hi. Belle journée. Je savais pas t'étais là. I brought the cat inside and I didn't know my fiance was in the house. Alright, so back to what I was doing. I had the headset on. I am not. Am I feedbacking? Alrighty. As I was saying, yeah, I'm just trying to do weird things sometimes. Just to spice it up a little bit. Make it weird. I had anarchy on her. Okay. So most of the farmlands I've seen, especially in Canada, are very grid-like, especially out east. They're used to when the colonizers used to, especially before Canada, when it was New France. Little history lesson. I hope I don't bore nobody with this, but yeah, I used to teach this in the museum. I'm not necessarily a history buff. But yeah, when they were when the colonizers, when New France, before it became Canada, France owned most of the East Coast. And, because of the Catholic Church, when they were giving out land, they would give them in I'm trying to remember the English word, seigneurie. Well, they were given in squares, basically, rectangles. So especially when you're looking at farmland, over time, farmers have sold land and this and that. But generally speaking, when they were giving out land, the church was giving out land, they were all really perfectly squared out. So a lot of areas, especially over Quebec and Ontario, even the Maritimes, you'll see very grid-like farms. Whereas I've flown over the U.S. a lot, and they have some of that, but a lot of it is just more chaotic. So when I'm doing farmland, I tend to be very inspired by the whole grid. But I try to switch it up a little bit. Sometimes rocks, or especially here in Ontario and Quebec, a lot of rocks. We're on a big foundation of rocks. So farmers sometimes just move around, but yeah. Because obviously I've seen different types of farms in different areas, and yeah, this is really how it used to be here, at least. And again, some farmers have sold land and shapes change, but generally speaking, you fly, and this is not even it. If you were to fly over like Ontario, some parts of Ontario and Quebec, it's literally just a line up of rectangles, just going up and down. This would be considered messy. So, like I said, I slightly use inspiration from things I've seen. So eventually I'll be detailing all this with trees. But right now I just want to expand a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't have that much of a demand for it. And then maybe I'll approach my my island, my parking island. I want to make sure. Just want to make sure, yeah. Been having issues where my camera literally just freezes up on me. I have with no real rhyme or reason. So, gonna make it messy first, and I'll fix it up. Just trying to basically get in there. A lot of these farms will have spaces, like for, you know, for whatever, 4-wheelers and trails and just land divisions, and usually a lot of times they'll plant trees. So I just try to make it realistic enough to just plant a few trees in between. I know this is not squared, and let's just fix it. Sometimes yeah. How's the sound for that? I never actually asked nobody if like the volume for my rewards are okay. Now you're checking out my rewards because of earlier. Do I want? Is there space? No, there's no space anymore. That is not working for me right now. Let's do something like that. See, I'm looking for perfection. I gotta learn to stop to do that. I gotta learn. It's the imperfections that make things look realistic. That's me quoting city planners. Yeah, let's go with a few more farms here, and I'm definitely gonna decal them, like I was doing over here. Hey, why not? Let's jump from one project to another. Let's do one of these. I'll mix up my content here. So I believe they are what I want are. Here they are. Haristes. Oh man. That was so cool when how I learned to. Clovis watched my stream once, and was watching me do these crazy line works. I was determined to like try to make line crops more distinct or whatever. Now that I switched it up, like they're doing something, I don't know. But he was watching me make these lines and I was planning on doing the whole thing. And then he told me on his stream about Haristes, I think that's how you say it. Told me about her mods. And then she hopped in without him even knowing, by pure coincidence, I think, onto his stream. Which was pretty cool. Alright, let's pick something. Let's go with, I don't know, sometimes I don't know them yet, so we're just gonna try some. Let's go with, see, I did some weird things here. I don't know what I was doing there. So let's see what this looks like. And also notice the way, see how these lines are going vertically, depending on how I place. See, if I start from the top and I go to the bottom and then left and right, they are going to be horizontal. Now if I go right to or left to right, if I did this correctly, they're going to be vertical. And I messed up. Yeah, they're going to be vertical. So I need to start from the bottom and go up. I bet you all know that already. It's probably not much I'm going to teach you on this stream. Welcome to the amateur hour. And now we want to delete these. And I think it was unique to the area. Trying to switch them up. Although it's not unlikely to have farmers with the same types of crops when right next to each other. And we're just gonna go all the way here. I'm trying to see my tree line here. Somewhere there. No, doesn't matter if it's too perfect. Yeah, these have definitely made my farmland look way better. And as I slowly learn to detail, I'm sure I'll do even better. Something like that. If I did it right, they'll be vertical. Why is it not connecting? There you go. And perfect. The reason why is because I noticed the reason why I want it specifically to be vertical. I don't think it's the case here, but sometimes some of these patterns, see how here I placed them one way and the pattern underneath was going the other way, so it makes that contrast, which I don't really like here. I will eventually, you know what, let's just do it now. So I forgot I added some props here. Yeah, we got some guys picking up the. So I have been doing a little bit, but not, you know, here and there, starting to detail. I do love the idea of it. I apologize. I have like a frog in my throat. Is that what you? Is that the saying? Let's pick another one. Let's go with some with more dirt. So, if I'm right, I want them to go vertical or horizontally. So I need to go up or down first. You know what? Let's just test it out. I went down to up, and they are. So these ones you can't really tell underneath, or can you? I feel like it's, am I seeing that correctly? No, it's there. So that, see, some of these will completely cover the underneath, and it doesn't really affect which way you put it. But realistically, I would think they would make it that way, especially if you have tractors. Although I know I heard Clovis saying that you could get rid of these buildings, but I'm gonna have to ask him on his next stream how to do that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's try something like this. So I want to go vertically or horizontally. I'm gonna go vertically, like so. This farmer's got a lot of land, right? Not really looking for perfection, but I can't help it sometimes where I try to get close to it. I'm trying to develop a new catch line. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, it looks very similar to the colors of the next one. Let's add a more brownish one. Yeah, let's go with something like that. You know what? Why not? Or yeah, let's do it. Let's do it here. I should be working on that island though. I really do want to get up to 100, which is gonna help increase my need for farms. I apologize. My hot chocolate is no longer warm. Oops. Alright, I like that. It's different. Okay. So I've been doing some of that. I have been trying to work on doing roads. I definitely jump around. So I was testing out some of these new roads, trying to make it grimy here a little bit. Yeah, it's a grimy little McDonald's. And trying to make these roads look a little bit, because this is way too. Once you start placing these, it's like the default vanilla roads and stuff start looking too bland. And I know I don't know if I'm adventurous to do it tonight, but I know I want to start learning how to. Well, you know what? Let's try something. Maybe I am a little adventurous tonight. All right, let's see. Let's see. What I've been thinking of doing, and I'm certain I've seen, I think Wolf or somebody do these. I didn't really actually see him do this, but I'm pretty sure he does this. So first things first, I need to find those. Where are they? I need to find. Were they stamps? Oh, they might have been stamps. Hold on. They're at the bottom. I remember that much. Here they are. Okay. So, what I want to try to do is to, like, maybe this road is a little bit cleaner and it gets even more off-roadish. So I want to kind of blend this into one of these and then create the network. I've never actually done that. I'm pretty sure people are doing that, so I want to learn to do that. So like have some farms that are a little, maybe add some forest here, add a farm that's a little bit more in the rough, and this road gets even rougher to like almost like a real off-road, not a dirt road, but a real off-road. I'm just not sure how to approach this. I'm trying to see if there are long ones first. These are longer ones, and I'm thinking. See, I think this would be for one lane. But dirt roads are usually one lane. Okay, I'm just thinking this through here. If I were to make, no, the thought I have in my head is a dirt road, like where four-wheelers and off-roads go, they're usually one lane. And it's like one way or the other. But is there a way to have a network? Which I haven't explored much. I have a little bit. Is there a way for a network to be sort of like one lane, but probably not, in two directions? Two directions, one lane car, and 2-lane pedestrian road. I don't want pedestrians. Well, I guess people could walk. So maybe it is possible. One direction, one lane. I want 2 direction, 1 lane. Is that possible? It says it here, 2 direction, 1 lane car. How does that work? How does that work? They're sharing 1 lane, they're going 2 directions. Would that cause like them to be at a stalemate, playing chicken? I don't know. 2 directions. Why is this one 2 directions, 1 lane? I want to see what it does. I'm just gonna test it out, regardless if it's got pedestrian. So let's see. So does it just connect like that? Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. Is Blue's car right? Really? Does that mean it's a one-way though? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do. This is a test. This is a test. So, oh, these don't connect to it though. How does that work? Does it not recognize it? I can't even move it. Oh no, are you serious? I gotta use this. It don't even have a move option. No, that wouldn't make sense. Oh, I bet you some people are like, what is he doing? What is he doing? I am trying to learn networks. So, what if I try this? Again, this is just a test. Like something like that. That works for a road? It does not. Huh. Maybe just not that one? Invisible road, 1 direction, 1 lane. So that's like that's a one-way. 2 lane. Oh, let's just see. So does this count as a road for you? I've done it with parks and paths. I've done it with parks before, so why wouldn't it work with this? Huh. Alright, I might not do this tonight. I might not try this tonight. But what is this again? Whatever, I'm trying them all. None of these count as a road. Well, that kind of sucks. Anything? Anything working for you, buddy? No? Nothing? Alright. We're gonna put that on the back burner. Maybe I'll learn that and stream it when I know what I'm doing. Because right now, it is full-on amateur hour. Let's go back. Let's delete that. Alrighty. That was a fail. That was a fail. So let's go with something. Maybe something like that. Get a few farms in here. Maybe 1, maybe 2. This one can be right off the road. Let's get some more vegetables here. And in my mind, yeah, okay, I know how to do it. We're gonna have to give this farm a little road. Let's do something like that. Cause why not? And then place. I wanted vegetables here. And I want it to be somewhat of a grid. Oh, that is why. So let's go with something like this. I guess we're not going to look for those perfect angles tonight. And I'm on anarchy. I could cheat a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know the ramifications of going out the circle. Like maybe no trucks go there. I don't know. I overthink it too much. Let's just do something like that. And then some other farm here. Maybe one big farm. One big farm. Right there. Let's place it. Do that. Get a road to it. What would logically make more sense here? Wrap around. They'd most likely have a road. What am I doing? Okay. I'm being abnormally creative right now. I'm creative in the sense of just doing whatever and try not to think too much of it. Just so I can actually be doing something on the stream. And let's grab this. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm probably gonna need anarchy on if I really want to fill her up. Yeah, why not? Leave space. Let's go with somewhere around there. The snapping is getting to me. You know what? Keep it off. And then we'll just build around a little bit. Definitely out of bounds there, most likely. And we're gonna... Should I make 2 farms or just 1 farm? This just seems like it's a huge farm if I do this. This will make it for a big huge farm. I don't know if I like this. It kind of looks weird. Oh, did I just... Wow, that just glitched it. I can't even touch it no more. I crossed wires. It's like Ghostbusters. I crossed the wires, bro. What? That's a glitch I've never encountered. Never crossed the wires. Never crossed the wires. I literally just crossed the wires. Wow, anybody ever encountered that? That is something. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we totally crossed wires. No, I wasn't liking that. I'm gonna come back to this area. Definitely gonna come back. I need to work on residential. I have no choice. Yep. All right. So this lane thing, I can't remember what was going on here. Oh, I do remember what was going on here. I was thinking, oh lordy, this is a parking lot road, isn't it? And it was making for a really, yeah, for some reason this was like singling out this little road here, this little parking lot. Let's think this through here. What I was trying to do is have some kind of parking lot, but because of this, so what if we, for now, just back it up. Place the road. I don't know what I'm doing. Is this what I want? Yeah, I remember I was gonna cut the land there. What? Try it again. And I want some kind of park here. This is like a museum with a little bit of a view. That's the idea. I want to place a few parkings here. See, this is where it gets weird. This is where I don't know how to. Maybe if I put some kind of wall, or I could hide it underneath. I could do that. No, I really can't, can I? Because of this. What if I remove will that yo, I think that's what I need to do. it is definitely amateur hour. What's up, Clovis? Welcome back, man. It is definitely. See, I can't do both. It's one or the other. It's definitely. That one is like the first one I ever made because it was like a running joke with my first viewers, and yeah, some of the regulars that I get that still come in once in a while. Because like I'm learning, and especially in the beginning, I would get so many issues, and it still fits because I get hiccups with my camera that keeps freezing on me, or I stream for like 20 minutes and without voice, and people are trying to tell me, and I'm not keeping track of chat. And, I mean, I'm getting better, but there's some stories. I left my stream on for like 24/7 once. I thought it was off. People were like, "Where are you?" It was just me in the. It was just the camera filming the back. All kinds of ridiculousness on my channel. So that's where that came from. So see, if I make it a dot, if I make it a what do you call it? A K. I keep wanting to say that in French. A key. It does this. No problem, man. If you're there, no problem. Yeah, it's breaking. Everything's breaking. I guess I could bring it up. It's gonna mess up everything, and I guess, yeah. What is this guy doing? Yeah, that's not pretty. We'll figure that out. I don't even know if it's all level yet. Huh. Okay, then what if I back it up This could work. I can fake the wall, and then if I grab that, remove the key. The key? Is that how to set it in English? A key. And then bring it down to there, whatever. I'll move it. Oh, it does that. Ooh. It's all crooked and stuff, but ooh, we could maybe work with that. Where is the other node? This is wavy. That is not good. Yeah, I could live with that for now. Okay, wait a minute. I have an idea in my head, and I don't know if I can pull it off. You know what? I can back it off. Oh, it's connected. Did I actually connect it? This is a... Okay, undo, 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 undo. Delete this. Replace it. Don't go all the way. Don't connect. Just go to like there. Then move it. I can work with that. I can do something with that. I could do something with that after. You can add some, yeah. Okay, we'll fix that after. Just want to get the rough idea of what I'm trying to do here. Now, if I do that, so I wanted this key to be all the way around to at least here, then break it down into land, and then have some kind of little touristic area here and a side, and start the path, some kind of sidewalk, walking path here. Do we want to level this? I think we do. We're gonna have to bring this up. Bring it up. Started from the bottom. Now we up. Okay. Nope. So something like that. Unless, and so for here. Oh, did I? I did. Jeez. Jeez, guy, what are you doing? If I do that, that could be a little path. I could have a little sidewalk right there. No. Space it out, space it out. I have an idea. I have an idea. This could be a little sidewalk that starts here, and then another one from there. This is a one-way though, so it's gonna have to have an exit. I don't know how I want this to be. This is not. That's not bad. Is that weird? Come here, you can park. Little sidewalk here. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. I guess this is the area I'm working on. So far, so much for friggin' getting my population up. So much for that right now. So let's see here. So how do I do this? How am I gonna fix that? All because I don't want the side here, but that doesn't make sense to not have a side here. Oh boy. Is that how I'm doing it? You know what? Maybe if I just do this and then fill this in. That will kind of make more sense. Right? Yeah, I think so. And then, no, but I need to bring it in if I want it to be a nice tight key, and then I can't. Can I hide it? Can I go lower? Yeah, it does that. See, I want it to be like that. How am I gonna fix that? How am I gonna fix that? Alright, so I might, maybe if I'm... Oh, wow, where you going, bro? This is supposed to be pedestrians only. Isn't it? Pedestrians and service vehicles only? Isn't that what it's supposed to be? Okay, it has to be, unless I don't know. Let's, you know what? Maybe I can. All right. I think I can live with that. This is the max. That's as high as I can go. I can find. Yeah. Does it look wonky? Whoa. How do I get back up there? So let's say I'm walking here. Yo. It's so weird. It's because of the land underneath. It looks pretty straight. Oh, this whole thing needs to be higher though. But I can't. So that means... Where did we snap to here? Alright. If I want this to be flush, then I have to work the street around that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna try. This has to remain like this, and then I gotta raise this without making it look so too wonky. Yeah, it's already wonky. I mean, it's not so bad. Is it? I don't know. Is it? Am I too much of a perfectionist? Selective perfectionist? Might be. Alright. I think I'm okay with that. I'm definitely gonna add some kind of barrier here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I need to bring this up. Somebody stop me. This is too much. I gotta stop. But I just can't. No, see, now it's not getting pretty at all. Can't seem to fix this little nookie area too much. Maybe I'll plant a tree or something. Alright, let's keep moving. I'll tweak things later. So, alright, so the cars come here, they can park. It's like a little bit of a scenic view. Do I have them go out here? What else do we have here? What does this look like? Do I go just a little bit longer? I think so. We're at 2.2 slant, 0.9. Let's go with, I'll lower it with that, and then we're gonna go. I wish when we moved it we had the degrees of the angle here. That'd be so helpful. And then a one-way road allows traffic in one direction. Simple one-way road features more frequent sidewalk trees. And what? Yeah, that's not working. No. 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 Shoot. Come on, a little higher. Why are you being stubborn, bro? Is this not higher? You don't want to go higher, do you? So I may move this. What is this, a hotel? I may move the hotel. We could move it now, for now. This could be cool there. Looking weird though. We're gonna have to detail that. See, it looks like the parking lot entrance is right here and there's no road. I don't like that. There's one there. So it's like meant to be on a corner. What about this corner? That is not staying there. I swear my throat. I had to talk a lot at work today and now I'm talking on the mic. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. How about here? That would make more sense for now. For now. You're going here for now. And then so I'll have a park here. The road can probably connect. It's a one-way. Where do I want it connecting into? It's not what I wanted. That could work. It's kind of weird. Like I said, sometimes imperfections make it look more realistic. It's gonna need, I mean, this is pre any detailing. It's just a rough idea. If I do that, but I'm definitely gonna do this. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Have them yield. See, there used to be a yield mod. I don't know if that thing is still there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's a yield mod anymore for CS2. We're gonna have to just these cars aren't gonna remain on. Ugh, what is this? Dip. Yucky. Yucky. There's like 2 nodes here. I feel like there's 2 nodes. Are there 2 nodes here? Why is that so wonky? Something, it doesn't like something. Am I overthinking this? Perhaps. Just looks wonky. Now, I wish there were one. Oh, that's user error. Hold on. This might be part of the reason. If I remove. No, it's still gonna remain wonky over there. Okay. Do I decorate it? That can come later. Do I theme it all the way through? No, because no, I don't want to do that. What time is it? 9. I don't want to do that. Because I want a sidewalk to connect there. So this is dangerous, so this can't remain like that. We're gonna have to figure something out here. They would definitely not do that. Ah, okay. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I would leave my stream too. So let's see what we got going on here. That's nicer. Oh, but wait a minute. I'm not really paying attention here carefully. Like that. I want, there you go. There you go. Now I gotta think this through, because yeah, this is definitely not safe. I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna want the alright, so I'll have to detail this here. How am I doing this? Let's look at the parks. See what we got for parks. Winding park, how big are these? Huge. I could just make my own park. Put my own paths. Oh, what do we have here? Come back, come back. Bless you. Bless you. What is this park? Is this what I want, a playground? I could remove these. I could remove that. If I remove that, it ain't so bad. Let's see. Remove that. Take the fences off. Yeah, this could be a good start. Hmm. This could be a good start. Alright, especially with this little curve here. Definitely would have to... Is that the road? Is that the main road? Can I move some of these parkings? If I start removing stuff, to have a better view here, I could always put the trees back myself. Let's take the fence off. Fencing, that's what I'll need to do here. Fencing. Yeah, let's do that. So I have a path to play with here, which I can connect to here. It's so patchy right now. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this. I do not want... Can I not remove that? What? Why can't I remove the bouncy house? Is that the main part of the park? Are you kidding me? That's the one thing I don't want. No. Oh, this was gonna save me work. Why can't... Is there a setting I don't know? Everything but the jump... Everything but what I want to delete, I can't delete. Man, Clovis is probably not right here right now. Bruh. That's the one thing I want to delete. It's not a path. It can't be network. It's not a tile. It's not a surface. Remove moving up. No, it's not that. No. The actual bouncy what's up Clovis? The actual bouncy house. Yeah, I'm trying to delete it. I actually needed that. Yeah, I guess it's like the main feature of the park. Like I can delete everything else but the bouncy house. Alright, go back to Bulldozer. See, like I have the items. I can do textures, I can do the ground, networks. I can do that. This for moving parts. And then what, this is like collective, this is like collective, what is that? I never tried that. Yeah, it's this one, right? But I think it's like the main piece maybe of the actual, maybe the I don't know how it works, but maybe it's the first part they started building with and everything's attached to it. I don't know. So it's, yeah, everything but. Tried a little house I got. Yeah, no, I did that too. I think I've had pressed all combinations. Opens what? What is this? Air check. Audio check. No cargo access. Yeah. Yeah. You dirty rat. Yeah. I think it's part of... It's obviously very important. It doesn't want us... So I'm thinking somehow it's like the main piece of the... Yeah. So... Oh well. C'est la vie, like we say. Like some of us say. Boom. It's gone. Thanks for trying. But... And it's not the first time I've encountered something like that, so... What do we have here? What does this look like? What does this look like? Yuck. I knew I was going to do something weird here, but I didn't expect that. Move it. Move it. Move it. Play around, see what we get. That's the road. So it needs that. Oh, oh, whoa. What is happening here? It does not like that. What the? Is it because I should place it the other way around first? Because that would look cool like that. It does not like that. Start over. So if I do, how did I want it? Now I forget how I wanted it. No, that's not what I want to do. We're saying delete. Now hold on. Hold on to. Hold on. Listen, I'm listening. Unsnap and rotate into place. Oh, like in these. Is that what you're saying? Park. Take it again. You mean this? I forget about those. Is that what you're talking about? And then I can do this. Okay. I've done that before. I don't know why I was thinking of that. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. Alright, this is where I was seeing something here. Hold on. That's so weird. I might just want to make my own. I forget how I wanted it now. Something like that. No, I had the road. Was it like this? I don't even know if I like it anymore, but at least I'm learning. Yeah, I should make my own, right? I should. Now, the only thing is when I make my own, so I'll show you something. So I made one. I made my... I don't know if you consider making it my own park or modifying it. Over here in Broad Springs, I did what I think is right, where I used... what am I trying to show here? Like I used like a texture that said park or something. Where was that? I am such an amateur. Think here. You're yelling at the screen right now. So, oh wait. No, was it this? No, it's not this. I used areas, and it said park. I'm pretty sure this whole thing said park. But if I did it correctly, answer me this. I'll know if here. I'll know if I did it correctly or not by this question. When I click on parks over here, if I had done it correctly, which this makes me think I didn't do it correctly, wouldn't this whole area be green just like these parks? I hope I asked that question correctly. Which makes me think I didn't actually do it correctly. Because if I made my own park and I fit it custom, wouldn't this whole area be this green? These park greens? The whole thing? I feel like the answer is yes. Lands. So maybe I didn't do right. So anyways, this is sort of a park, but maybe I didn't do right. Vegetation, terraforming, water, pathways. This is what I used. Okay. When I calm down, I breathe, I can find things. Or maybe I didn't do it. Hold on, let's just test it out. Maybe I never did it. Maybe I had the intentions of doing it. If I do that, I go to park. No. But is it considered a park? So I was expecting to do this and have it all green. Those don't work when you place them. Oh, great. See, look. See the whole box here? And are you saying those as in what I placed this whole big box here? Those don't work when I place them? Okay. I know what you're talking about. Well, I know what you're talking about now. So what I have to do is do this. This one? Wait. So I should just delete this. First of all, it seems like I'm getting the feeling that this is pointless. And that I have to do this. You're saying I can't place them, so I have to do this. Right? I feel like this is what you're saying. Let's just test something out here. So is that gonna show up as green? It does. Once again, Clovis to the rescue. Thank you, kind sir. Okay. So now, if I want to do that over there, I have to place at least a very small park. Now, I can't walk away from this, though. Okay. So now, I'm going to come back and finish that. So now, if I understand correctly, if I want a park, custom-made park, that fits exactly in here, I have to at least place a tiny park. And then stretch it out. And then stretch it out and then I fill it out. You never looked at what in this view? You never... That's cool. I've never looked at them in this view. Okay. Was that meant for somebody else? Alright, cool. Thank you. So now I must step away from this and fix this now. So that's what that is. Alright. This shouldn't be too complicated. Knock on wood. So I need to grab... No, I had it. I need to grab this. Can I... Come back here. Can I just like... Will this pop over the grass? Is this making the sidewalk green? No, it's not. Okay. I didn't necessarily want to do that, but I just wanted to see how it works. So I don't have to be worried about... Okay, I can literally just make a giant square if I want to. But I'm just going to do it like this. That is cool. Okay, now I learned something. So what's the point of those? Are they broken? Like, what would be the point of... I don't even remember where they are anymore. Yeah, what would be the point of these? Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah, I should be getting off soon, too, as well. No, man. Thank you for being there. I appreciate it. I'll be here more often. We'll get more chances. You got me wanting to... I was stopping, but yeah, whatever. We'll talk. I just appreciate you coming in, man. And yeah, thanks, man. Have a good night. Sleep well. I'll see you somewhere online, and we'll talk. Definitely. Thanks again, bro. Sleep tight, and yeah, have a good one tomorrow. Whoa, that must be loud. I apologize. Thank you, Clovis. Thank you. That is a cool, good man. Whatever. Yeah, these are pointless. We just learned that those are pointless. What time is it? Yeah. I'll get off soon as well. I don't even think I need to be going around these. But then I wondered, like, do pedestrians have free roaming over these areas? I don't know. I know I think I did a pathfinding under there somewhere. Under there, underwear. Yeah, I think I'm overthinking this. I don't think it needs to be this specific, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Giant park. Giant park. Come on, delete. Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be a big park. That's what I needed to do. Yep. I could just end my stream now. It's not that nobody's watching. Maybe there's a few lurkers on YouTube, which I appreciate you. If you're not subscribing already, you can also join me on Twitch for this channel. It's the, what is it? I changed my name. It's the Stuff Plus, TH3. Stuff Plus, all one word, TH3, STUFF+. Alrighty. Now we're talking, folks. I could use this park to stretch out the rest. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Bring the park down. Just like so. We are in business. Okay. Custom park. Fill in the gaps. Oh, great. Whatever. Doesn't have to be that perfect. Just trying to fill out the gaps here. Let's go all the way to there. I could always stretch that one, so let's keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Let's do that. And something like that. And we now have a giant park with missing gap right there, I think. So the parking lot's the tennis court, and then there's some gap here. But you know what? Well, since I'm doing it, let's fill her up. All the way to the other one. Make it officially a big park. And delete that, et voila. That should do it. We got ourselves a park. Okay, now that I've learned how to do that, I'm just noticing things I haven't finished detailing here. And I'm also just curious if I'm correct to remember that I have. No, I don't have pathfinding. We'll do that some other stream. So where are we? So now, okay. So now if I want to customize my own park, here. That means we're gonna pick a small park by going to the parks. I want it green. These are gonna be huge. Huge. I don't know what this could be cool. Not quite sure what I'm going for. We're experimenting. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna have to pick a small one and make it the way I want. The fountain could be cool. Just trying to think here. Fountain might be nice. Right there. Let's see what it looks like. Is that like a little restaurant? I should have read what I'm placing here. A park pavilion with a cozy cafe. Yeah, that could be perfect. That's exactly the kind of thing I need here. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's rotate a little bit. Now I want, so people are parking and I want them to be able to walk here and walk all the way around. So we're going to find the sidewalks, pavement, and we're going to try not to break everything. No promises there. Let's try. Hold on. I got key on there, which I don't want, but it kind of makes it cool with the whole. Okay, no, wait. Let's remove it. So for one, I wanted the crosswalk here. So that's like perfect. Perfect-ish. Let's put it there for a minute. I want one there. And then one here. What does that look like? It looks like crap. Okay. Let's try that again. Well, we're gonna have to experiment here. Yeah, if you're still watching on YouTube or even Twitch, for those that are lurking, I appreciate you guys lurking. I am definitely not a professional City Skylines player, but you can definitely hang out and learn things with me. And the more I play, the more I'm learning. And I'm learning also that some of it is just, you just gotta go for it. You just gotta experiment, and you learn as you go. And you make stuff happen, and you make stuff look crappy, and then you make it look good, and that's not working. So I might have to live with a hill here. I do not like this dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Oh, that's not pretty. That's not pretty. That is not pretty. So I might have to live with that, or hear me out, I don't live with it and I try to do it better. So I don't really know how I could. Oh, no, it really wants to dip there. It's not unheard of to have some weird ass sidewalks here and there, but I don't know why it's doing that. I have some ideas. Can I manually, so I can manually place one. Okay, we can manually place one, and then grab the path and just don't connect it right away. Does that make sense? So filter, I don't want to pick up the building. I just want to pick up the node here or the surface. Why can't I get that? They like vanish. No more nodes for you. Weird, bro. Weird. See, that's building. We don't want that. They connected. Alright. I got one more thing up my sleeve. Do not connect at all. Keep the nodes there. And then, oh no, that's not nice either. And my game crashed. Great. I think that's it for me. If you, for those that are still watching on YouTube, I appreciate you guys watching. If you're not subscribing, feel free to subscribe if you want. If you are on Twitch, you can check me out on Twitch with the same, either the same name channel for my DJ sets, and then on this channel, which is the Stuff Plus. I gotta remember that. Hey Zolty, my game just crashed. If you're in here, maybe I'll hang out a little bit more. I was planning on going at 10, but then I was like, my thing friggin' crashed. And Clovis literally just said goodnight. So you just missed him. You just missed him. But thanks for popping in, bro. You know? I was doing some wacky things here. Alright, let me load it up one more time. What time is it? Yeah, I'll go for the extra 25 minutes. If you're hanging out with me, I got some people on YouTube, but they quiet, and I ain't hating. I appreciate them watching, but it was getting lonely. If you're hanging out for a little bit, I'll load it up again. All right, let's load it up. It's gonna take a minute. So how's your Zolty? Hold on. Danish? How's your night going? No, Zolty's no wait. That's Yorton. I'm trying to remember. Zolty, where you're at? Are you on Team Ontario? Yeah, I do. Every 5 minutes I got my autosave on there. I'm trying to... that's it. Okay. So, yeah. It's evening for you. That's what I was trying to figure out. If it's night or daytime for you. Yeah, because I was going to ask you, how was your day? That's why. Are you for real? Were you the one yesterday saying we were talking about you were being the 11th province? I don't want to get too much into that, but are you seriously moving up here? The more the merrier. That's a big jump. Are you USA born and stuff? Yeah. Please. Oh man. We should have a trade. We should literally have a trade. Those that want the 51st state, go down there. And those that want the 11th province, come on up here, man. I'll trade you. We'll trade you. You can go. Those other people can go. Okay. I had family up in Massachusetts at one point. Actually, wait. Oh my god, my bad. I think they're still in there. My cousin, yeah, I think she actually is still there. I think I still have family in Massachusetts. I still talk to them online, but I'm forgetting. They were in Connecticut at one point. Well, you would fit in. You would definitely fit in. I find my game is loading so slow lately. I don't know if it's since I had all these crashes this weekend. I didn't stream all weekend. We kept getting power outages, and my shit kept crashing on me, and I ended up having a corrupt file. It messed up my. That's my theory. It messed up my cloud save, and I spent the whole week getting the game to work. Finally got it to work, the save to work yesterday. I was so discouraged. Yeah, it's definitely annoying as fuck. But I finally got it working, so I didn't give up. And yeah. How's the weather? You guys got snow? You guys get snow sometimes, right? Am I not getting that? Am I getting that right? You guys get snow, right? A little bit, don't you? Or a lot? Massachusetts. I'm trying to remember. Like, I used to be a flight attendant, I'm forgetting all my shit, and I'm pretty sure I got family in Massachusetts. Okay, yeah, you do, for sure you do. I remember going down there to visit, and during winter a few times, and there being snow. I don't know why I'm questioning. I'm just doubting myself. It's getting late. I may or may not have taken a few puffs at too many. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know I follow you, right? Let's double check that while I. And Zolti, I'm trying to remember. Are you the graphics designer? I'm missing for some reason. Not because your names sound the same, but for some reason I'm mixing up you and Yorton for certain things. Which I apologize for that. Regardless, I think I'm following. I'm pretty sure I followed everybody on Clovis yesterday. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Oh man, this whole loading shit sucks. And I had a few viewers on YouTube. They're gone. I might have one or two left. They're a silent crowd tonight. Well, to be honest, part of me is a little distracted from the fact that I have people watching me, to be honest. So I ramble on and I just ADHD a lot. But I did work on a few things. I'll show you. I mainly have two main things I'm focusing on, and that I wanted to expand a little bit. There's a little island I'll show you, and I want to get the population up to 100 at least, and then move on from there. But then I got distracted showing around the city, and I started doing detailing here, and I jumped over to a farm. I planted a few farms, came back to another area, fixed something there. I'm working on a little park area, and then with Clovis, I was figuring out how to make custom parks. I was doing it all wrong. There's this actual feature where you could use it says area and it says park and make your own. And I did all these things and I couldn't figure it out. And then Clovis was like, yeah, those don't work. So I was like, okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know if you can see. No, hold on. My wife got me this for Christmas. I love it. Let me go on my camera thing here so I can see what I'm doing. Come on. It is always amateur hour on the Stuff Show. Welcome to the Stuff Show amateur hour. Okay. Where is my console? I'll back up the camera a little bit for a second. Right here at the bottom of the screen. Oh, it's short. Here, I'll tilt. ADHD Avenue. She bought me this little thing here. I love it. Anyways, back to my regular program. Yeah. Yeah, if you're wondering, I DJ. I don't know if you know that, but whatever. And I make weird ass puppets. Since we're loading, there's one in the back here, another back there. Some of my paintings. Some are done, some are not. That one, the Buffalo Bills, for my brother, I'm working on. I'm hoping to make some more painting streams. I stopped for a while, but yeah, I'm hoping to get back into it. Okay, is the game loaded? Let's see. It is. Alright, let's center my camera. Zoom in a little bit. But yeah, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, not a street or anything. A whole ass avenue. Yeah. I never thought of it that way. Yeah. With a lot of distractions along the way. My wife gave me the. No, man, I appreciate you. My wife made me do this, but she doesn't like it, so I'm gonna make a different one. But I'm keeping this one. I literally made this yesterday as well. I had a few already, like these rewards and stuff, but I saw Clovis and other people have a bunch of them. I'm like, these are fun. I should have make more. So I made this one yesterday. Where the heck is it? I don't know if it's gonna work. Did that work? Should have showed it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so yeah, I was making that yesterday. All right, load up. Focus. Let's see. Yeah, I was saved. It's all yellow and shit. But I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to touch that one. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. But yeah. So yeah. You gaming right now? You playing anything? Or what's your poison game-wise lately? Is it this? It's this, isn't it? Ooh, this is not a cool... What's going on? Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, here. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm gonna probably end my stream at 10 here on the hour. You know, 9 to 5 tomorrow. So yeah, I was all over the place. So I'm working on. Have you seen the city a bit or no? Do you want a short little tour, like a brief explanation of everything, or just what I'm working on? Because what I'm working on is this island, which originally was just a tiny island, and I decided to Valheim. Oh yeah, that looks like a cool game. Oh yeah, that's why. Wasn't it with you? I was talking about rage quitting Battlefields. I took a break from the shooter games. My gaming was I can't say that. I've been gaming all types of games. Same games since forever. I mean, I've been gaming since Atari. But I am a big shooter guy. I've been taking a break. I've just been taking a break. There's just too many cheaters too, and to be honest, like my buddies, the people I used to play with, don't play anymore. You know, they all have families and shit, and they just don't have time to play. And I don't have kids. I have cats, so I can play. We can't have kids, unfortunately, but you know, I'm an uncle, and that's second best. Yeah, so I'll give you a brief one because you might have already seen this. I don't know if you're on the stream yesterday, but yeah. So I'm trying to. The things I keep repeating is I've learned to slow down. I've got quite a few hours, but I lost game files and I gave up the game for a while. And this time I'm taking it slow because I always get mad traffic, and I'm really trying to go at slow, almost organically, trying to imagine how the city would have been built, and I'm basing it off of a few influences, like cities like Calgary, where I'm at, Ottawa, and I'm not a Sens fan. And yeah, just farmland and a lot of Canadian cities, and then this island, because I might have said it, I used to be a flight attendant, so originally this island was tiny, and then I decided I was gonna get houses and apartment buildings here, which led me to start thinking of traffic. So then I started building this weird ass friggin' highway, and I made some on and off ramps, and then for the past, yesterday was mostly just controlling the traffic. Got rid of most of it. Like, I'm pretty happy with my traffic, bro. Like, I barely get any notifications. I get a few, what I consider to be like, that's an accident. I get like traffic on peak hours in the game, like usually, so I'm good with that. So now I'm like, okay, I've got the traffic under control, so I'm going to start expanding. I started expanding, kept an eye on traffic started increasing, so I added this bridge to the other side. That helped a lot, and it's what I've been working on. Just really, the idea is I'm gonna have massive farmland mostly all around here. Like, I'm also going off of the I might paint more like resources later with the mod, but for now I'm trying to, you know, I'm gonna try to have everything. What is it? Wheat, vegetables, and cotton on this fertile land. I might move this lumbering because I didn't realize when I placed my lumbering here, I didn't realize it was fertile land. And here and there I jump around, and I've been playing around watching, you know, Clovis and Wolf and Andy and stuff play, and I've been experimenting with, slowly I've been trying to detail just a little bit. Like, this is not done, like I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm experimenting. Sometimes I'll be detailing and I'll find something and I'll be, oh, that would be cool over there, and I'll jump to the other area, and yeah. So you did see it yesterday, so I might be rambling stuff you've heard yesterday. So yeah, so what I've been working on today, basically I added a few more farms, detailed a few farm colors here and here, Yeah, I didn't get much done today. Like, I was working on a few things. I've been working on this. Most of my time's been working at this. So I've gotten this to a point where I like the key around here. The idea is I want to park here is where I'm at, and then I learned how to customize parks, which led me to have to fix this while Clovis was here. So now, because I was like using these, which I don't understand what they're there for. So there's spaces and areas. So I was using this, and I made the whole grid, I filled it all up, and then I kept looking on the parks, and it wasn't green. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then Clovis just came up. He's like, yeah, those don't work. I was like, great. So then I figured out with him that I have to stretch out the actual park. So I did that, and then you popped in, and then I crashed trying to fix this, and that's where we're at. It was. It was. It took me a good half hour just to get this working. And now, like, I want it to be more level, but if I lift it up, these railings pop up in my parking. So I'm thinking, here, since you're here, or since we're on this, I was trying to remember, like, I want to have maybe some concrete barriers there just to hide that step that we got going on there. Just not sure, what do you call those? Is it a barrier? Let's try barrier. Let's type it correctly. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's slow and steady. Yeah, barriers. So I was thinking of somehow masking this. Oh, that's not. I'm going to have to raise these and stuff. Place them and raise them. Place them and raise them. So I figured that's the only way I'm going to, for now, I'm going to try to fix that. So maybe place a few of them. And then, what is up, Q? My man. Right? Are you talking about this here? So this is like a pedestrian. I hope your day was good, Q, man. Thanks for popping in. So it's like a pedestrian key or K, or I keep wanting to pronounce it in French. And because I wanted this path and I wanted the key, well, here, I'll just show you. I had to sink it in because, if this is what you're talking about, because the railing of the key pops in. See this little curve area? So I'm trying to, I made it as level as I can without going too crazy. Like I figure there's a little bit of elevation. And when I sink this in, so I can't sink it in. So if I want to have this little area like this, I have to like stagger it like that. Just give up, jump in the lake. Actually, it's a river. Yeah, so this is where I'm at, man, and I'm trying to figure out like what just happened there. So I'm thinking like, whoa, because of the land underneath here, it's gonna. So I was trying to see if I could mask it somehow, some way. This is all weird and stuff. You know, I figured the contractors, they messed up, and then, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Move it, control H style. What is move it, control H style? See, I am move it, control H style. What does that mean? What does control H do? Tell you, man, people come here to teach me. They don't come here to learn. Control H. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Q. If I level it, I don't know if you saw that. If I level it, it has here, see, watch. If I level it to like there's this shit. This thing here, man. Oh, hedges. That could be a simple fix. That could be a simple fix. Like, I wish I could just level it, because trust me, it bugs me too. Okay, alright, let's do that then. Let's do that then. Oh, did I just... Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm pretty certain that once I hide that, it's not going to be an eyesore like that. I'm hoping. Let's go with hedges. Now, hedges. Now, do I want the tool where I can draw them? Because I'm pretty sure there's a tool to draw. Oh, maybe one of these too? Could that be cool? If they're high enough. Could that be cool? Maybe a few here. And then a hedge. Alright, let's try the hedge first. Where do I get hedges? And are they called hedges? I know there's some in the trees, but isn't there a tool to draw them? Isn't there a tool to draw hedges? Alright, let's just place them then. Let's get a tall ass hedge. Why does it look like that? That's not a pretty hedge. What is that? What is that? That's not the default hedges. Is that a mod? That's a little bit better. It is a Minecraft hedge. So if it's a walkway hedge or small pine trees and full park, it would look nice. And yeah, okay. I like the way you guys are thinking. Like a sitting area right here, if I'm understanding correctly. So I'm just gonna roughly place some shit here. I might delete that. I can't delete that lamp, can I? Something like that. It's already better. Oh, it's already better. Should I go all the way with the hedges here? Oh, that's already better. This lamp is gonna bug me though. I don't think I can get rid of that lamp. Oh, I can. Boom, you're gone. Couple tables, yeah. I might even remove this lamp and do something here. Okay, that's cool. I like that. You guys are helpful. Do I want to put something like that at the end, or do I want to go full hedge? Maybe a garbage can here. People are going to want to throw out some trash. People are going to come out of here and want to throw out some trash. I don't know, that's weird. I was thinking of sticking them together, but do I want to do something like that? I want even that one there. Yeah, for sure they want a barrier. You're right. I don't know if I'm gonna like that here. I don't know if I even want that there. I don't know if that's gonna stay here. A one piece would be better. I'm just gonna let that sink in there for a second and meditate on that. Definitely a barrier. Which is why I'm gonna have to figure something out here, because this is definitely dangerous. Hey honey, look over here. And yeah. So I'm definitely gonna need some kind of barrier here. I don't know what I'm thinking of doing here yet. I kind of thought I was gonna have another key go all the way around or further. Maybe center them, so I'm assuming them is this. Maybe center them on the parking spots to allow people to get through. Oh. That's why I was thinking a garbage can, so like people can walk through kind of thing. Something like that. People can walk through here. Hey, didn't I just delete you? Did I just move something? You came back? That's what Clovis was talking on his stream about lights coming back. And he figured out a way to do it. Or somebody taught him how to do it, get rid of them. Yeah, rock's a great idea. Over here? Rocks over here? Is that what you're talking about, Q? That's a it's bugging me. It's different colors. Let's put a garbage can. No, actually, before I start detailing, I want to keep mapping out my area. Yeah, I've been watching some Wolf there, so I have ideas. And I even downloaded some new stuff today. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'll be doing that. But before I attack, I don't think, like I said, I'll be getting off the stream soon there. I'll go for a few more minutes. I'm having fun. I don't really have a deadline, but I do want to try to get to bed early tonight. Yeah, I'll be definitely doing some major detailing here. I have to fix this park. I'm going to fill up this whole area. I want to kind of figure out the sidewalk, the pathway here. So I'm thinking I'm going to connect it. I might come down close to the water. But yeah, rocks, right? I may have to. What am I doing? I'm probably going to have to download more. Oh, wait. I'm probably going to have to download more rocks. This might be cool. A little bit of natural rock. To blend into the let's place them like that there. Blend into the rocks that will be there eventually. That could be cool. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Yeah, right? The line tool with rocks. There is a line tool, isn't there? So you're saying what I was doing here, but with the line rock. So like some rocks here, and then stuff it up with rocks here, and then just make it hard for people to get hurt. They have to go out of their way to get hurt here. You could do like a scenic walkway around the rocks near the shoreline. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I'm reading that correctly or understanding correctly, I want like the sidewalk to come down here, and then definitely almost beachy, rocky area. Yeah, it's gonna need huge ass rocks here. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, right? So if I pile this up with giant rocks, it's be like, okay, this guy, you went out of your way to friggin' hurt yourself here. But do I have a line? Now these are, I don't know if there's a line tool for these rocks though, because this is a mod. Where did I just get those? There's also logs and stuff. Oh man, I'm getting excited now. I've downloaded some cool stuff. See, these are all like, I don't know if this one actually has a line tool. There's like some mossy ones. That's some cool stuff right there. First time I see these, to be honest. That's why I'm kind of just placing stuff here. I don't know if I want those there, but just trying stuff out. Whoa. Maybe a few random one with flowers. Yeah, what is this J something? This guy made some real... Oh, there's even rounded ones. Oh, yeah. And I saw other ones that I want to get now with rocks. Like, look at that. There's like going to be... I could have debris. I don't know where or how. No. What is that? I could have a gorilla head? No. Are these the big rocks? But definitely, yeah. I'm gonna look into maybe some big ass rocks first online before I start trying to like just pile up a bunch of these with Move It. These are floating ones. Oh, I forgot. That's actually floating. Sick. Put weeds and plants. Yeah, definitely not a... You know, hide some bushes on the water, make it look like weeds. During winter, if it freezes, but it's a river, so I don't think it's ever gonna freeze. So it's at your own risk. Whee, toboggan all the way down there. What is this bump? What is this bump? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't want to do that. That was. I wish there was an undo for that. Ugh, I didn't want to do that. There. Less aggressive. I think I messed up here though, didn't I? No, if I pile it up with rocks, you guys are right. That's the way I'm gonna go. And so now I need to choose where I want the path to go. We start looking into that. So a little further, we're gonna pile this up with rocks and stuff. So let's have them walk a little bit away. And I might even prep this little area here. Let's see here. Have them walk a little bit here underneath. And we'll smooth that off. We'll see. I'm just... Something like that. Could have the... I think that's what you were saying, Q, right? Beach area would be nice. I could do like a rocky beach in Calgary, like the river that goes down there. They have beaches, but it's all rocks. It's all rocks. Small rocks there, like you can walk on and stuff. It's not crazy, but I don't know, because I'm thinking, do I want sand? Am I vibing with you guys? Is this sort of what you guys are seeing? So go down, have it go through here. Let's see here, bring this down. Let's see. Let's try to make it a little organic here and don't be afraid to. Maybe some like, nope, not like that. You gotta think of old people, can't make it too much of an incline. Is that a crazy incline? I've seen worse. The park, when I used to live in Calgary, we used to have a crazy incline, man. And we would, like the rest of the path, like, it was literally kind of reminds me of this. No, actually, no, that's wrong. But it was across the street, and it was a bike path that led all the way down to into the downtown of Calgary. But that first friggin', I don't know, 500 meters or something like that, was like a killer steep hill. And to go down like rollerblading was okay, but when you came back from downtown, if you went out for a ride and you came back, it was like sometimes we just took off our blades. So I'm just selling myself on this. This ain't that bad. I've seen worse. That's my point. I've seen worse. That was not pretty right there. That is not pretty. So you know, like the breaker rocks, yeah. We usually have at our pier the large square kind of ones that usually have fencing around them. Oh, like oh yeah. Like a old school fence, right? The literally around the rock. Are we talking about the same thing? I've seen those. Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know why they put those, but I've seen rocks that literally have a fencing around it. What is that for? The fencing. I never understood why they have that. Do you know why? Yeah, and I think I may have those rocks, or I've seen something similar, or maybe this is what I'm thinking about. But I'm getting carried away here. Collects debris. Oh, yeah, exactly. Erosion. And I feel like it's going to collect driftwood. Alright, let's try to see where I have less of a... There, that looks a little bit more natural. We're not going to allow parking here. Or are we? We'll see. If I allow parking, it's going to be this style. Or I'm just going to... I'm actually surprised there are parking on the street. We'll figure that out. Yeah, okay, I see it now. I can visualize it. So we got the museum here. You can go around, you park here. Maybe I could put a little underground parking. That might be realistic. Don't know where. We'll figure that out. So you can come here, come to the museum, and then you can walk around. Go check out the view. And then you're like, oh, well, I don't want to go home yet. All right, let's go take a walk at the park. And then you come over here, you can walk in the park. I'll make this whole park area. Come have coffee. Maybe then you decide, oh, let's go. And let's go. Some people might just park there and just, maybe I'll have two paths. Or, no, I have a better idea. I'll have one main path. This one I might just mess around with it now so I don't forget the idea. What I could do here is I got these cool little stamp ones. And I'll show you what I'm about to do. I forgot that I detailed this. I was doing this yesterday. I'm kind of proud of this little thing I did here. So I created this little so I made this with the network and path. So I made, it's supposed to be muddy area, but I made this little path. People are like, nah, man, I'm not walking the sidewalk. I'm cutting right through, getting cancer. So yeah, and it's working. I'm seeing people. I wasn't sure if I knew how to do it, but I did it. So I used the invisible networks, and then so what I could do back over here is that naturally able-bodied people are gonna like cut through here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do it right now. So I don't forget. We're gonna do it right now. So I need stamps, and then I need to find where those are. I think they're right here. Was it these ones? Hold on. We're gonna use the eyedropper and go copy it, because I don't remember where they are. I should be able to copy that, shouldn't I? Oh, maybe I can't. Oh crap, I can't. Alright, I'll have to find them. It shouldn't be that hard to find. It's not in the road packs, not in the cracks. It's not in the cracks. It's not. Was it these ones? No, that's the car ones. It's not here. Might be in this one. Yeah, I think it is. I just have to remember what they look like. I think it was in this collection here somewhere. Or was it? What does that look? That looks like a car. I could have sworn they're in here. Maybe they weren't in there. Not in the graffiti. Here they are. No. That's the problem, right? You get all these mods and you can't even find anything anymore. Like, where was that? Can't remember. I want to place this one last thing before I go. I want to do this. Or maybe they were... Oh, I'm trying to remember how I found it. Was it path? Is that how I found it? Because I think this is it. One of these. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on, hold on. Let's go over here first of all. So when I do find it, see what is it? This is it. Okay. So what are they called? They're called dirt path. To delete it, I need to do this, right? Or this one. Okay, we're onto something. So we're gonna grab that. And so imagine I'm walking here. I'm gonna have rocks at least up to here, and then maybe shortcut here just for funsies. Just for funsies. So we're gonna curve this. Oh, that's not liking the. It's not liking this. And that's not really. Okay, that's not really working. Or is it? That's not what I'm visioning. I made this way too complicated. Rotate. Can't I rotate this? See, it wants to. Yeah, if I put rocks all the way to here, for sure people would cut through. That's the vision. That's the idea. It's iffy because of the hill, I guess. So like in theory, I'll have maybe not this one, but I'll have rocks. I think I'll have these rocks all the way here. These types of rocks, maybe not that one, but I don't really like that one, but and pile it up with rocks. I think we're onto something. Bathrooms, you know what's funny, because I was watching the Clovis and he actually made a custom bathroom. So he gave me a lot of ideas how to do that too, because I don't think anybody's made one yet. I remember in City Skylines 1, I used to have some guy made a cute little rest stop washroom, bathroom, toilet, whatever, but I didn't find any. So yeah, that's a good idea. We could have in the park, maybe a little right here could be nice. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's finish this. What I'm trying to do here, it is, if I raise it, no, it's not liking that at all. Oh, if it would stay like that, I could have lived with that. No, it doesn't want to stay. It's the steepness of the hill. So what I could do, so I could leave it like that, and then we can just hold on. No. So we're gonna do something like that, and then I wish I could. Okay, that can work, and then we can just get some more stamps, or whatever you want to call these. Some small ones. Ooh, there's stuff I've never tried yet. That's gonna be cool stuff. We can do some cool stuff. I don't know. I won't play around with that too much. I'm just really testing, and that's what I think I was telling you about when I think I was telling you, Zolt, how like I'll be working on an area and I'll see something like this and be like, oh wait, this is gonna look good over here, and then I go place that over there and I start decorating over there. Look, a squirrel, and yeah, I do that a lot. So if I could just get some tiny little specks of, like, I don't know, you know, just like blend it in so it looks more natural. But some of these are, okay, medium, large. The ones with the letters are way too big, period. These are all massive. It's all made from the same guy. And then we have these kinds. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to find the right one. Were they in here? There are so many. Like when I heard Clovis today was telling me he's got 400 mods. I was like, what the heck, over 400 mods? I might have missed the chat here. Stop trash and go into the water. Yeah, we read that. Wait. Could work something different. Oh, that could work somewhere completely. Exactly. That's a great thing about the games. It's your world, your time. You do what you wish. There's no timeline to move forward. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a relaxing game. It's not a rage quit game, as Zoltan and I were talking about earlier. It's definitely not a rage quit game. But yeah, you could be spending hours. Like, imagine I'm like, oh, I want this all the way around. There's seaweed. Like, we'd have seaweeds on the rock, and some of these will actually work on. Some of these will actually work on rocks too, I think. Wolf, if you know Wolf there. So far he used a detailing God as far as I've seen it so far. You could have all kinds of shit going on. There's so much. I could be like, oh, I want some rust. Let's get some rust or whatever. I don't know if this oh wait. That's right. I learned that you can't put those on here, but Clovis showed me tricks. But we're not doing that tonight. But we could have like rust, and I don't know if it fits on any of these. I'm just testing these out at this point. Like, you can do some really cool detailing. There, it's got rust or whatever. There's so many cool things. Like, nobody's gonna see that, but I feel the need to, unless I specifically have tours where I'm like, hey, look at this area. But see, I digress. I was trying to finish this path. Am I ever gonna get to this? I guess I am on this. I'm just trying to find the right thing. I don't know what to put. These are big. These are huge. Yeah. I may have to figure this out some other stream. You know, like, I'm sure there's something in there I could use to do this. Just blend it in somehow. It's crazy. You could like go crazy, like all kinds, like around the rocks. And I don't know. I'm just testing shit out right now. You know, you could put rocks, and it's way too fun. I have it on auto 5 minutes right now, and at the rate I'm placing things, it's usually like an object every 5 minutes. You should make an emote for your saving your game so we can remind you. Yeah, I can make one of those too. I'll make one. I should take one out. Remember Q, I used to have a book. You used to give me ideas, and we used to get ideas together at the beginning. I used to write them down. I have to remember this one. There's a few I want to make. Val was like, make a squirrel one, so I made the squirrel one, but she's like, nah, make another one. So she actually wants to make one custom where she's like, oh, look, a squirrel. But I have a squirrel one for now. I have to make more. They're definitely fun. There's a squirrel one. Oh, look, a squirrel, distract. I'll try to remember. Save. Or I could just spend 5 minutes just making one before I finish. You know what? I won't actually make it, but I'll create the reward. So it'll be there, and all I'll need to do is then actually set it up. So that'll take 2 seconds. Add a new custom reward, and we're gonna call it Save Your Game. Save your game. And then when I go back to making some of these, I'll see this one and be like, hey, I never set that one up. I don't know, let's charge $250 for it, and then go create. There you go. I'll remember that way. I have to go back and see now the pricing and stuff, but I think that was a good price. I don't have to be doing that one too often. Or I don't know. I want to sink something in there. I'm determined to just fix this little area here, cause how about? And I also want to see people walk on it. So I don't think that I have a reason if I connect it yet. Oh man, there's got to be something I can do here. Let's go back to path. Some of these might not be. Maybe I can overlap them. Maybe. Just like do something like that. That might work. Oh. It's kind of ugly. That's ugly. But it's closer. Look how weird it behaves. Okay, delete that. It is weird. Unless I just have the, I don't know. I just don't like this little curvy area. Bro, it doesn't want to stop. I think I have to replace this one. I think it's the way I curved it. This might be. Alright, let's try one more time. I feel like I can make this better here. So hold on, let's visualize this. You're coming out here. You got your rocks. Your rocks are gonna go at least till here. What if I did just like that? What if I do that? That looks kind of realistic. We don't want. What am I picking up here? Oh, that thing. Surface. Isn't that a surface? Is it a? There you go. No, why do you keep doing that? It's the terrain. Maybe I can play with the terrain tool? Maybe. I have to find the. Yeah, you'll have to stick around for that one, man. Look how weird this one just made it. You'll have to. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Shrink this. No. No, maybe. I wish I had a smaller, even smaller tool, bro. Oh. Could live with that. Maybe put some grass, sink in some grass. It's not too bad. I'm being overly perfectionist, I think, right now. Yeah, we can't do that curve. So I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna cover that. I could try to just put like I've been seeing people do here. I don't know which ones they use. Maybe I don't have the right one. But I could, even just that. Just like this friggin'. some grass. I'll just sink these suckers and it could look like grass or something. We got some weeds or something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And can I sink this? No. No, it doesn't want to. It's gonna stay on top. What if no, I'm gonna have to find some kind of way to hide that. But that's the idea. So now we did that. I could at least make the net work. So we want to go to here and find the pedestrian one, which is this, right? And then, oh, this might be a weird connection. They're gonna cut through there. Of course, it's gonna mess with me, and that's gonna do something weird, isn't it? You're gonna cut through there? Is that what you're gonna do? What if I put a rock? I don't know if this is... Don't know if that's gonna work. I'd have to test it out. I could put a rock here or something and have them turn, because I saw how it wanted to naturally turn, like here. But I think that's it for tonight. Yo, guys, thanks for hanging out, man. If it wasn't for a 9 to 5, I'd keep going. Q got to witness me without a job for a while. I was man, it was chaotic. I was on at weird hours, going on, streaming. I think I told you, right? Streaming, like leaving my stream on for 24 hours. I was getting drunk, all kinds of shit. Good times, though, Q, right? Alright, guys. Let me save here. And you guys don't have to, but I'm just going to hold on. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll be on. There's a good chance I'll be on tomorrow. I don't have a straight. Am I back on camera? I don't have a straight schedule yet, except for my Friday night DJing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be more active. And yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. And should I, just for the heck of it, should I, just to keep practice, should I raid some small timer? I don't know. Or should I not? Do you guys not care to go somewhere else? I'll let you guys decide. Should I raid or not? Or just go to bed? Maybe I'll just go to bed. I kind of feel silly raiding with 2 people. But should I? Should I not? Anyways, for people that are creeping on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. Maybe you're already subscribing. Yeah, all right. I appreciate it, Zolty. That's what we'll do. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, feel free to, like I said, feel free to drop me a subscribe. Maybe you're already a subscriber. I appreciate you if you are. And everybody else, love you guys. Have a good night, Zolty, Q, and yeah, that's it. All right, take it easy, guys.